Hello, it is Monday. It's a new weekly reading vlog, and I did not have work today, so it was a company holiday, and I had to fight with myself not to log onto my work laptop and do some work, which is the first time I have ever done that for any job. But I did not do that. I was good. I was good. I haven't done a huge amount. I have been on the sofa most of the day, but I did start the buddy read of Watermoon by Samantha Soto Yambeo, which is Chloe's Patreon buddy read, and I'm intrigued so far. My only issue is a little bit spoilery. I need authors to stop being obsessed with a parent figure having a heart attack, because she fully thinks back to when her dad had a heart attack, and I'm like, I don't need to think back to when my dad had a heart attack, thanks. So please stop. Let them fall down the stairs. Let them have literally any other medical emergency. I would like a break, please, because I understand most people aren't going to notice this thing, and it's going to seem like a ridiculous thing if it's something you don't notice. But I notice it every single time, and it instantly took me out of the book. So I don't actually remember much of the rest of today's pages because of that. So yeah, but we'll see. I'm gonna obviously continue reading tomorrow, but that's my only thought, is a spoilery one. And then me and Ash were talking last night, and there's a series we both want to reread, and we decided, let's just buddy read them. And we're buddy reading it in the sense we just both started it today. She is literally finishing it as I film this vlog clip, because we've just said goodbye from doing our own little private sprints, just us two, and she only has like 16 minutes left, so she's going to finish it. I still have an hour and a half, so it will be a tomorrow job. But we're rereading The Hunger Games, and it's partially because obviously the new book is coming out, and I still refuse to read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I don't want President Snow's story. I don't care about him at all. However, I will be reading Sunrise on the Reaping, or Reaping on the Sunrise, whatever it's called, because it's Haymitch's story. I have reserved it at the library. We'll see how long it takes for me to get it once the book is out. But I'm in no huge rush. If I don't get it straight away, that's fine. But we're buddy reading this, and I forgot just how much I love this series. So I haven't reread this series since just before the last film come out, which was in 2015. So I think it was 2015. I'm sure it was like 10 years ago, which is ridiculous and hurts me a little bit. But yeah, so I'm already forgot just how much I love this book. And it is also very interesting. So this is a UK edition, and it's really interesting that I'm listening to the audiobook along with it, and I'm actually sat there reading along with it, and I'm actually noticing they've changed measurements. So like liters, meters, things like that are different on the audiobooks. The audiobook is the American one, and it's just like interesting, which I don't mind them changing things like this. I was saying this to Ash, I don't mind when they change little things like that for like UK US editions, but it's when they change whole things. Like, from what I've heard of the US edition of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, it's a completely different book, which is ridiculous, because why? Anyway, that's a whole different thing. I'm absolutely loving this, and what we're gonna do, we are gonna watch each film after we've read the book, which I've never done that before. I've binged reread the series and then binged rewatched all the films, but I've never done it book film. I'm excited. So I need to finish this tomorrow so we can watch the film in the evening, so that we can then start catching fire the next day. I'm so happy to be back in this world, because I'm having the best time being back. I have cried so much, and it's because I know what happens to characters later on in the series. I'm not going to say, because even though these books have been out for nearly 20 years, which absolutely pains me, I'm not going to do spoilery, but I'll do spoiler like this. Prim, the moment Prim's name was mentioned, I started crying. And Sinner. So yeah, having the best time rereading this. So yeah, my plan for tomorrow, I am working tomorrow. I'm probably going to be super busy, so I don't actually know what I'm going to get done. It might be a case of I just have to put Critical Role on. I don't think I'm even going to be able to do BookTube tomorrow, because I'm just going to have to, with BookTube, I comment on the video before it goes on to the next video I might watch later, and I don't think I'm going to have time. So tomorrow, it's going to be a case of put Critical Role on, because I can just let that go in the background. I don't have to stop and make comments. I can just watch and listen whilst working. So, but I'm like ahead of my schedule on Critical Role. I don't remember the last time. I'm probably giving you updates more often than I actually think I am. So on my thing, I was due to watch episodes 120 and 121 tomorrow. But I've already watched both those. So tomorrow I'll be starting 122. I'm at 20 episodes to go of campaign 2, and I'm so excited. So yeah, that is my plan for tomorrow. And then obviously in the evening, like I'll finish this, and then in the evening we'll be watching the Hunger Games. I'm so excited. It's been so long. I'm buzzing. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. I also had this whole plan that I thought, oh, all the non-buddy read books I can get read this week. That's not going to happen now we're doing this reread. However, it's also not going to happen because I've got Spy Family, volume of Spy Family, which will take me no time at all. Barbarian's Heart, which will take me no time at all, and Margot Zimmerman, which will take me no time at all. However, I woke up to an email from Waterstone saying part of my pre-order had shipped, and it's the Rag Picker King. So I feel like that's going to be my weekend. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because I'm not going to want to wait. I've waited long enough. Like, I read Swordcatcher when I got the ARC in June 2023. And then I reread Swordcatcher, I think it was January 2024. So I'm ready for book 2. So yeah. Anyway, I've been talking for too long. I also, look how cute my new top is. It's so cute. Anyway, I've been talking for too long. I'm going to go, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. I have been ridiculously busy in work today. It was another one of those days where I didn't get everything done, but luckily it's not, I got everything done that has to be done today. Everything else can be done tomorrow. It's fine. It didn't help that our system was being ridiculously slow again. It being slow was the reason that I ended up staying late in the office last week. So not ideal, but anyway. I watched, was it 2 episodes of Critical Role? I think it was 2 episodes of Critical Role. So I've made progress on that. One of them was a slightly longer episode. A lot happened in it. It was great. And then I did my buddy read pages of Watermoon. I'm still not really caring much about this, which isn't ideal. But I'm going to keep reading it because it's a buddy read and it's a book I own, so I want to give it a good old chance. But we are on the second lot of pages now. We are 104 pages in, and I'm just still not like blown away. We'll see. I did finish Hunger Games. I sobbed so much at this. And then we watched the first movie today, like this evening. Part of the reason my face is red is I am so warm because I ended up cold. I was in my thick cardigan and curled under my blanket, and then was crying and didn't realise just how warm I was until the film finished and I moved, and I was like, oh my god, it's like sweltering, so I had to go stand in my garden for 5 minutes, and I'm still not fully cooled down. I came upstairs and put my fan on until I filmed this clip. So yeah, I will say this is like, the adaptation to the movie isn't perfect. There are a few things that are different, but nothing major. And it is the best, it is as close to perfect I think you can get with a book to film adaptation. Like, this is so well done, and just like, it's so clever. It's just, oh, it's so good. And if you are gonna listen to the audiobook for this, listen to a particular one. It is the one narrated by Tatiana Maslany. I've probably pronounced her name wrong, but listen to the one narrated by her, especially in this book. Obviously I haven't read the other two narrated by her yet, but especially in this, there's one bit in particular where you hear the emotion in her voice. Perfect. And this was the first book she ever narrated. Like, what? Perfect. So yeah, that's my update for today. I'm in the office tomorrow, so I don't know. We're starting Catching Fire tomorrow, so I think what I'll do, I'll read my buddy read pages of this on the way to work, and then I'm going to start Catching Fire on my lunch break. I'm so excited. Oh, it's going to break me. I don't know if it's a good idea to read it in work and on the train home, but we'll see. We'll see. I know I don't usually show you my book haul stuff. I'm not going to show you both the things I got today, but I have to show you one, because as a Critical Role fan, I'm very excited for this. So this is, so it's got Celebrate a Decade of Critical Role with this anthology featuring the perspectives of 10 characters who fought alongside and against Vox Machina. So it's Vox Machina Stories Untold. And I love that they've done this for the 10. If you are watching The Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon Prime, the animated TV show, do not read this. Because they have not completed Vox Machina yet. There is more to come. However, if you've watched all of campaign 1, you're good to go. I'm really excited. I nearly messed up with that on my sprints and was like, oh, you can, no, you can't. Ash very quickly reminded me, no, people cannot read this if they haven't watched all of campaign 1. Obviously, if you don't care about spoilers, go for it, but I would suggest not, especially because some of this, I don't think you'll have a clue. Oh, there's a foreword by Liam O'Brien. Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely no. Definitely no. Anyway, I wanted to show off this. I got 2 books in the post today, but this is the one I wanted to show you. The other one you might end up seeing in this week's vlog. You probably will, because I'm probably going to read it this week once I've finished my reread of these. But yeah, Catching Fire is right there, and I'm fighting with myself not to just start it now, but I can't because it is 9:45 and I'm tired and I'm in the office tomorrow, so I can't. I want to. I've already written down the number of pages I've read today in pen, and I don't like Tipexing out in my planner, so that is going to be the thing that actually stops me from just picking up Catching Fire right now. But I'm getting it ready. It's going in my bag for tomorrow. But yeah, I am going to go. I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm going to go to sleep because I'm tired. After I've FaceTimed Ash, obviously, who has probably started reading Catching Fire now. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday. I am doing my vlog clip now. It's 8 o'clock. But for the rest of the evening, I'm going to just watch Critical Role. So I thought I'd give you my reading updates. Oh, Watermoon's over there, but I've read a bit more of Watermoon and I still am not really that fussed about it. But I read the entirety of Catching Fire today. I have literally just this second finished it. And the way this ends, like, everything is so clever about this. I can't wait to rewatch the film. But honestly, So well done. So well done. Spoiler warning, because I need to talk spoilers. It ending with there is no District 12 is a power move. Like, I am so glad that this is not my first time reading, and like, it's back in 2008, 9, whenever this came out, and I've got to wait for book 3 because I wouldn't be able to. I was quite lucky that I read these for the first time after they were all out, so I didn't have to wait. And I vaguely remember just binging the whole trilogy in like a week or something, like the first time I read them, and apparently I'm doing it again now. But honestly, genius. Absolute genius. I am obsessed with this. It's just so cleverly done. All the keeping things from Katniss, and Peter being the clever little thing he is with the whole, if it wasn't for the baby. Like, Peter is probably the cleverest person in this series. I love him. I also really hate Gale more now than I used to. Like, I've never been a fan of Gale, but like on this reread in particular, I'm really not liking him. Like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, spoiler bit over. Obviously a 5-star. Are we shocked? No. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I'm getting Sunrise on the reprint when it comes out, because I've got both the audiobook and the physical book reserved with the library now, and the audiobook is a 23-week wait. I don't know about the physical book, so basically whichever one I get first I'll be reading, which is probably going to be the physical, because I see the app says Q position 1 and the book is being acquired by the library, because obviously it's not actually out yet, but I don't actually know if that means I am actually the first person to reserve it. I guess we'll find out in a couple of weeks. But I am incredibly excited to read it, because just seeing there's a couple of things in this which I need Haymitch's book. I'm so excited to rewatch the film and then read Mockingjay. However, tragedy has struck, because we can't start Mockingjay yet, because we can't watch Catching Fire until Friday evening. So I'm going to be reading something else tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm going to pick up Margot Zimmerman Gets the Girl, because it's a short romance. Shouldn't take me too long to read. And maybe a little light-hearted romance between this. But yeah, I'm having a great time. But now I'm going to watch Critical Role, because it's been a day. I've been in the office all day. It's been busy. Luckily, it's been quiet. There was only 4 of us in our room. So, yeah. But I'm working from home the rest of the week, which is great. But yeah, I am going to go, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I am so warm. I'm hoping it's not me coming down with something, because I'm also quite cold. But like, I have a heat rash as well. So this is interesting. My hair is like a lion's mane as well. Anyway, reading. I read today's pages of this. We're now over halfway, and I just don't care. Which, like, I genuinely can't really tell you much about this book, spoilery or non-spoilery, because I feel like where I'm not enjoying it, it's going in and then going straight back out. Like, I don't care. So this is a bit disappointing, but oh well. What wasn't disappointing, I read Margot Zimmerman Gets the Girl, and this is really cute. This was a 4-star. I thought this was YA because it was definitely Harper YA that sent this to me, but this is more new adult. Like, it definitely feels more new adult than, or at least older YA. But I really enjoyed this, and it was really nice seeing like representation of someone who has been with boys, been very straight, and then realizes, actually, I'm a lesbian. Because hi, yeah, that's me. Wish I'd figured it out at 18, but here we are. But yeah, I'm very glad I finally read this. I've had this arc, like this come out in 2023. Oops, but I finally read it, and it was 4-star. Had a great time with it, and I actually think I'd reread this. This was really good. I loved Margot and Abby. They were great. So yeah, another book done, and I am tired because I have had a ridiculously busy day in work, and I'm very glad tomorrow is Friday. So glad. So yeah, I'm now gonna go to bed, so I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We watched Catching Fire tonight. Wow, I really cry at these films a lot, like, and books, but like I feel like I didn't cry as much at Catching Fire because I spent a lot of it like reading it on trains and in my office. So I was like fighting tears. Like, there's one bit in particular when they're in the games where I was sat on the train and I was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. And I was like, I probably had a weird look on my face because I was trying so hard to not cry. It probably would have been better to just cry. But anyway, yeah, we watched the second film, and honestly, it's so well done. Like, these films, I forgot just how great these films are, especially compared to the books as well. Oh, I'm obsessed. What I'm not obsessed with is, so I ended up just finishing this today. I think it's overall consensus on Chloe's buddy read that none of us are really enjoying this. I think Chloe's DNFing it. I kind of wish I had. So this was a 3-star. It was a very low 3-star as well. I was just bored and I had no clue what was happening. I didn't care what was happening, and I was just a little bit confused, to be honest. It didn't really make much sense, and then the ending felt really rushed and there was no explanation, and I didn't like that. So yeah, 3-star. It sucks because this is an absolutely stunning edition, but I'm not going to be keeping it. So yeah, that will be going. But it's done. It's read. It is read. And I don't have to read it tomorrow now, which is good. But this means tomorrow I'm going to be reading Mockingjay. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm honestly so excited. Like, I'm getting it ready on Everand now. So on the speed I listen to, it's 3 hours 46 minutes. So my plan is to just spend the day reading this tomorrow, because my plans for tomorrow involve literally, I need to pop to Lidl to get bits for dinner. But then I've got nothing until I need to make dinner. Obviously making lunch, but I can listen to the audiobook while I'm making lunch. I'm only doing bagels because apparently we're, as a family, currently obsessed with ham and cheese toasted bagels. We've been having them a lot lately. But yeah, I can just put my headphones in and carry on listening while I make that. And then yeah, if all goes to plan and me and Ash are both able to read this tomorrow, then we will be watching at least one of the Mockingjay films tomorrow. And if we don't get both of the Mockingjay films watched tomorrow, we can maybe watch the other one on Sunday evening. We have not discussed, but we will. I'm going to be FaceTiming Ash shortly, but I'm really tempted to start it tonight. Like, it's only 9 o'clock, but I am so tired. This week's like drained me of how much I've had to do. And then I've cried so much this week because of reading and watching these books and films. I also watched a lot of Critical Role. I've not watched any of my watch later this week. Next week's gonna be a tough one to catch up on. So I'm sorry if I haven't watched or commented on any of your videos. However, Critical Role, I've been having a great time, and I'm currently on episode 129, which is a week ahead of my schedule because I've got it on my schedule to watch 129 and 130 next Friday. So I'm ahead on my schedule. So that's fine. That's fine. It's all happening right now. Episode 128, I was so stressed at the end of the episode. And then I'm also stressed at the start of 129. I think I'm going to be stressed for the rest of this campaign now. Yay. But yeah, so I'm going to go and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday. I have been crying. I just read the entirety of Mockingjay. I have no regrets. I cried a lot. I forgot just how much this one makes me cry. Like, there was something in the epilogue I heard, or like, was it the epilogue or was it just before? Something right near the end happened. I completely forgot about it, and it was full body sobbing, like uncontrollable. So yay. Obviously 5-star. I've had the best time rereading this series, ready for Sunrise on the Reaping. And I'm really glad I don't have any other books to read before Sunrise on the Reaping, because the other book doesn't exist to me. It's dead to me. So yeah, I'm now going to go and make some dinner, and then me and Ash are going to be doing like a watch party thing to watch at least the first Mockingjay film. We're hoping to get both of them done tonight, but if not, we'll watch the other one tomorrow night. But I have had the best time this week rereading this series, like spontaneously. It's been great. But I'm going to wrap this vlog up now because I'm not doing another like update later. But it is not even 5 p.m. Go me. Go me. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.